Hello everybody, it's Steve. Welcome back to Surviving Mars Green Planet. We're playing as India. Just put a cut in between that last video and this one. We're finishing up the scanning, which is going to get us a little bit closer to the interplanetary research, interplanetary astronomy research that I'm going for here. We've got a lot of homeless in the colony right now, and we do have a lot of available jobs. STEM reconstruction, which I was hoping was going to fix a lot of the problems, has not. Okay. Now, with where we're at with Wildfire.
A colonist has died.
Yeah. Game's kind of pissing me off with how this is happening. So we're having a lot of the infected folks die because of Wildfire. Actually, I think that's our fourth deaths 2 through 5 of Wildfire. We had a suicide at the end of the last video too. But my initial thought that I had in the last video was, okay, if I demo the medical buildings, we'll actually be able to get some discounts on research. Hey, look, here's a whole dome where I can build medical buildings. Is this a great idea? Oh god, no. This is a horrible, horrible idea, but I'm totally going to do it anyway. Why? Because I'm a cheap bastard. That's why. Let's see what happens. I could go for expanding the mole hole. However, there's another suicide. Okay, this is an infected who committed suicide. Again, the homelessness is needing to be addressed. Got a lot of food that was just produced.
Resources are low.
There's that food research I was having a problem with. Alright. There we go. Okay. So each new building will reduce this by 5% up to 15%.
A colonist has
I'm going to allow births in this dome. See what just see what happens here. Why am I doing that? That's a dumb idea. Let's actually take the filters of this. I'm going to allow people to emigrate to this dome. In fact, I could have this as a quarantine dome. There we go. Now, since I have more people in this dome, I'm going to put some more amenities out. I'll put two small grocers down, a small art store, a CPU warning. Yeah, this is a totally cheap thing I'm doing. We've got a lot of available
a colonist
job
has
slots.
died.
A lot of people in this dome are dying. Now, I'm going to kick rapid sleep to the top of the list. And my reasoning for that is colonists sleeping less time, in theory, means that they're going to be able to work more. In practice, it probably does not mean that. It means the exact opposite. I think what it'll end up being is we'll get more colonists. We're going to get, like, the average sanity of a colonist is going to be a lot higher. This area's almost done, which is good. And do I have the appropriate... No, I don't. Damn. Yeah, gravity engineering is still missing for me right now. Alright, 3 sectors left. Hopefully this will go to the...
A colonist has died.
Wow. Health is just... Wow, holy shit. I didn't realize health was taking such a hit on people. I'm cutting off night shifts at all facilities where I can. Alright, so a couple of new domes I'm thinking I'll go over here. Yeah. I'm going to put a new
Sector scanned.
hub right there. I'll cover both domes. Both my planned domes. Got 2 of them left. We've got 6 extra water right now. That's good.
A colonist has died.
Okay. Well rested, infected.
Funding received.
Yeah, the extra funding, super helpful. The fact that a lot of people are dying, not so much. Let's go ahead and salvage that little nubbin right there. Brazil is offering 50 food for 20 polymers. Get the hell out of here. Right, that's almost at 100%, so we'll cut cover crops out of that. We'll cut soybeans out of that. I'll actually stick with wheat and soybeans on that one. Electronics factory's offline. Ooh, the Watcher! A faint signal was traced to originate from the high mountains just outside our colony's vicinity. The signal seems harmless, but can very well be a spying device. I'm absolutely going to send a colonist to investigate. I love this mystery. I love this event. Our explorer discovered an old hidden device in a cave. It is of terrestrial origin, perhaps a relic of the old space race. Upon nearing it, the device transmitted the following. I have been here for 100 years. I have observed and gathered information for all this time. I know secret activities and weather patterns, yet have no one to share them with, for I have been forgotten, and I am bored. Now that I am fully awake once more, I plan to end my existence and execute my self-destruct protocol. Before I do that, however, I shall test if you are deserving of the data I have to share. I shall tell you a simple riddle. Answer it, and you will know all I know. Fail, and you will be destroyed along with me. I am a god. I am a planet, and I measure heat. Who am I? Mars, Mercury, Kelvin, or Triton. Kelvin is an absolute form of measurement named after Lord Kelvin. Mars, the god of war. And Mercury. 10,000 research. So, we got rapid sleep done, and some. I could have put this toward the wildfire cure, but at the same time, this also gets us a big chunk of the way toward interplanetary astronomy.
Research complete.
So we're now 62% of the way through that one. Okay, hindsight being 2020, I probably would have wanted to have all that go for interplanetary astronomy. That would have been a great thing to get, because it's at 63%. I probably could have gotten a hell of a lot further than that. We're still producing 4,000 research per day, and the wildfire cure is now at 30% discounted. Once the the Omega telescope is up and running, let's go back and see what it's going to cost us. 320 concrete, 165 metals, and 240 electronics. We can have this thing up and running very, very shortly after we need it, or after we build, or once it becomes available. We put it right here. It's going to go operational very fast. And then probably research the scrubbers to make sure it never needs maintenance. This is going to need some machine parts soon. That's fine. And of course, I have concrete extractors with tons and tons of space. I'm actually going to send you. I'm going to turn off my constructor. I want to grab 57. I'm going to bring it all the way back down. Excuse me. I like the hiccups or something this evening. And yes, this is an evening recording. I'm recording this, what is today? The Wednesday before. I'm recording this on 9/11. Or 11.9 if you live in Europe. Okay, that one's almost done. That one's almost done. Sweet. 16 homeless. Problem. Alright. Neo-Concrete would be a good one to get to. Alright. Let's go ahead and put down a couple of medium dooms. Still having the mouse problems, mind you, that I had in the last episode. Because this is still the same playthrough. Alright, let's go. Let's level this section out. Should have done it. I'm actually going to bring it a little closer to this dome. It's just outside of range. Try to flatten this area out too. Just a little area I gotta clear up real fast. A
colonist has died.
Yeah, this should be like a very fast landscape. Just flatten everything out, we'll be back into shape. It's also, I think, where I flatten this whole area out. Cannot even middle click to rotate things. Slight problem with this. Okay. My outsourcing's starting to run low. That's bad.
Sector scanned.
But this dome most likely is going to need probably just the standard resources, or ecology. It's going to need the resources to survive. I don't think I'll go with a water reclamation system, although this thing does not seem to be doing a ton for me. Alright, you're done. You're done. Sweet. Producing a ton of wheat now. And we do have a bunch of food stored in service buildings, so I'm not terribly concerned yet. Please move. Alright, let's go ahead and build a medium dome here. Not sure what this uneven terrain is, but what the hell. Alright, we'll put it there. Right in range.
Funding
Perfect. Oh, that's what I could do. I could just bring down a bunch of, Okay. Yeah, because my buildings, since my research buildings, everything's off at night right now, so I can't really tell people to go do things.
A colonist has died.
Well, sorry, I'm looking at all these things, just trying to figure out what's... Oh, damn. Mourning the death of another colonist just kills you. That's just making things worse right now.
A colonist has died.
I really don't need the notifications for that every time it happens. I'm well aware that people are dying. Alright, let's go ahead and drop some depots. Alright, I'm thinking about just tunneling right between these two, and then putting a ramp right there. There we go. As soon as it gets warm enough, the water will get some actual lakes forming. I could probably put a couple of lakes out here too. Granted, ooh, I'm getting closer to this. 100,000 water at my fingertips. I'm liking it. Okay. There we go. Perfect. It's not the best placement for it, and it is going to just kill my water supplies, but at the same time,
Sector
I've got
scanned.
places for
Research complete.
Yes!
Milestone achieved.
it. Alright.
A colonist has died.
Just put 50 concrete right into this thing right now. Okay, so now we're slowly working on the wildfire cure. Obviously, I can put other things above it, priority-wise. Fusion auto-regulation is a great one to go for. Artificial sun, massively good. I may actually deprioritize the wildfire cure, put other things in its place. Case in point, rejuvenation treatment. There's a lot of things that my colonists need right now, and I need to be doing a better job providing it for them. Thankfully, with the Omega Telescope going online, probably this video, we're going to be able to get stuff going. My farm's almost done, so we're going to see a massive drop in water available. Also need seeds. Oh wow, I can't do anything right now, so I'm just going to shut you off. So, I can't do herbs until we get 5% water. Can't do potatoes until we get 5% water. Cover crops until we're at 7.5%. Leaf crops. Wheat is the big one here. If you can start cranking out wheat out of these guys, it's game over. Like, you've won. You have no more concerns for food if you're starting to put out wheat out of this guy. Alright, we got another dome up and running. I'll load it up for you. It is going to take most of the metals we have. Thankfully, there's a bunch right there. Right, this guy's loading up. That's good. And it's going to take most of my electronics. Let's go ahead and high prioritize this and start pulling drones off other projects. Because getting this thing up and running needs to happen sooner rather than later. This, of course, I can't expand it. I'm producing quite a bit of everything. Food is, of course, my limiting resource. That's how I roll. Can you grow anything else yet? Yeah, I can't grow grass yet because we don't have the water going yet.
A colonist has died.
Uh-huh.
A colonist has died.
Uh-huh. Why are my Hawking S2 shut down?
A
Oh, just
colonist has
malfunction.
died.
Chronic condition. Ouch. That hurts. Here he comes. Here comes my constructor. Our little specific unit for India. It's a great little unit. I love this thing. Alright, go ahead and unload everything you got there. Where's the rest of my electronics? The rest of the electronics are hiding out over here. We'll grab a bunch of electronics. And that's the only thing we still need now. Just go finish this guy off. Look at all the drones just swarming it. Yeah, -2 on Ox right now. That's fine. Okay. One more. Alright. So, these are the breakthroughs that we've got right now. We've got Neo-Concrete, Autonomous Hubs, Cloning, Nocturnal Adaptation, let's see, Plasma Rocket, Vocation-Oriented Society, Rapid Sleep, Resilient Vegetation, Wireless Power, Martian Steel, Cryo-Sleep, Construction Nanites, and Printed Electronics. Need to actually do the Printed Electronics stuff at some point. But I've got a homelessness problem, and I gotta deal with that one first. Actually, I'm probably not going to deal with the homelessness problem right away. I actually want less kids in the colony. I want to fill these jobs up more. Okay, we're at epidemic level. I'm going to take a look at that now.
Panic and desperation has spread across the population as waves of refugees flee the endemic zones.
Wildfire has hit the Third World hard. The crisis can be felt across developing countries and the First World as well. The chaos in the poorest countries resonates across the globe as raw material markets are plummeting. Entire resource operations in the Third World countries are abandoned as workers flee the areas hit by the virus. People in the rich countries vocally support actions to relieve the struggling regions of the earth, and many companies divert resources for charity. Probably there's hope for humanity when so many of us refuse to ignore the tragedy of complete strangers. Infection level is now in epidemic state. Applicant pool is depleted for the next 20 souls due to quarantine measures. Let's go ahead and put that back up at the top. I can build more buildings in there.
Breakthroughs discovered.
Let's see what breakthroughs we got first. Magnetic extraction. Research points increased, and diamond domes. That's actually helpful. You can put 2 spires down. I was kind of hoping for extractor AI or the extra... What's the one I'm thinking of? There's one that actually allows extra... Any excess power is converted into research points. That would have been great. I know it's... let's make sure everything matches the
has died.
The color scheme, because I'm going to do this. Damn it, I'm going to be proper about it. I'm going to put a new apartment complex down over here. I'm also going to demo this one. I'll replace it with medical buildings. And then tunnel over here. Then we'll ramp it. Okay, let's go ahead. Toss a ramp over. Drop an infirmary. What else are we missing over here? Gaming. Can't do much with that right now. Wow, this dome is massively overpopped, but then again, we're going to get that resolved here shortly. You. I got a job for you. Transport route, picking up all the concrete you can load. And bringing it back here. I'll go ahead and build those ramps before he gets back. That way we'll be able to make this happen a little bit easier. There's one. Alright, so now we're only doing 2,000. Oh, wait a minute. Had an idea. Bring him up. Just alone.
Funding received.
So we're still getting the extra resources from that thing. Let's see. Alright. Pretty much, I'm just going to triple up infirmaries until we know what's going on. Okay, research, it's now only going to cost us 58,500. Wish I could outsource more. I'm actually going to open up all shifts.
Colonist has died.
Increase priority on all these buildings. I think getting those getting the more research we have going, so now we're up to 5,500 research per. And that's going to help us. 5,600. I'm pulling up another rocket right now. This way, we can do an extra research to, I guess, to launch the high-speed comm satellite. I don't think I have 100 electronics right now, but we might be able to utilize what we have. Don't bother with that. High-speed comm satellite, go for it. Needs 100, 100, 100. I've got 100 metals, I've got 100 fuels to spare. I don't have 100 electronics, but I'm going to make it work. Okay. Alright. Now we're getting some research going. 5 colonists have suffered 10. Let's just send the drones. 3 drones have been destroyed. Not hyper concerned right now. Good. We're bringing the concrete over here. Now I wonder. Let me make that happen. I'm getting a crazy idea here. Just bear with me a moment as I try to work this one out loud. Okay, so I've got a drone hub here. If I do it there. Yeah. How far can I go with this? Not far enough. Okay. I think some of you saw what the idea I was going for there. Yeah. I gotta pretty much do it in this corner. Alright, let's make that happen. Yeah. So what I want to do is I want to get my high ground built up. And I'm going to send him up here. Let's see if I do this. Maybe I can bring this whole plateau up. We'll still have access to the water. We might be able to make this happen. I don't know if it's going to work.
Resources are low.
I'm going to go for it. Of course, with how much money I'm pulling down right now, I can bring down a lot of resources that may be needed. Just something to keep in mind. How much do you have on board? Ah, that fuel is the limiting resource here. Interesting. Research-wise, We're at 30% on the cure. Oh, I have unemployed people here? Well, I think some of you need to go work in a brand new infirmary that I'm building in your dome. And also, with the number of people who are dying from wildfire, we should be fine. There's going to be a balance, I think. Note that this dome has so many. Ooh, hello. Project Babylon gives me resources. New technologies on Limegrass. Resources on Fedora. And resources on Commodore. Alright, well... this one's currently tasked to do something that I'm going to cancel right now. Okay, thank God. I thought that thing was going to...
Resources are low.
I really thought that thing was going to break. Okay, Commodore. We'll do this one.
A colonist has died.
Where did that thing go? That wasn't me, right? I'm not... I mean, I'm tired, but I'm not that tired, am I? How many bleeping electronics did I just lose? Oh, I'm just pissed. Waiting for... let's see if that works. Is he gonna phase back in? Okay, I'm kind of freaking out right now. On that note, I'm just going to end the episode here because I'm kind of worried about what the hell just happened. I'm going to try reloading the game, see if that solves the problem. If not, I've lost a rocket and God knows how many resources. Hopefully it didn't take all the drones with it, too. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy the videos that come out on my channel. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next video, and maybe this rocket will be back. I don't know.